I was making that same connection. I was like, they're selling us orgasms or they're selling us abortion pills. Either way, they don't want to deal with us.
So, as we know, when things are illegal, where does everyone go?
To hell.
Underground.
To hell.
That's what speakeasies are. When prohibition was a thing, we just drank downstairs. And when abortion was legal, we just did abortions downstairs as well. So underground legal abortion clinics started popping up in the early 20th century when abortions were criminalized. And
Swanky.
during this time, medicine companies disguised abortion pills as the cure for female complaints. So they didn't say abortion. It was kind of like the way that they used to sell sex toys.
Yeah, I was literally just, in my head, I was making that same connection. I was like, they're selling us orgasms or they're selling us abortion pills. Either way, they don't want to deal with us.
I love the code. You know the tweets that are like, okay, so like I use this blender to do this. And it was like, okay, now that the boys aren't listening, girls, we unite at 10 p.m. That's like what those ads were. It's amazing. Between 200,000 and 1.2 million illegal abortions were performed in the 50s and 60s pre-Roe v. Wade. So that's like depending on the year. It was 200 or like up to 1.2 million. And I just wanted to focus on a specific underground abortion clinic. Were so many, and a lot of them were in New York City. And the one that I want to talk about is actually in Chicago. It's called the Jane Collective.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about it?
I did.
Okay. So this was open from 1969 to 1973. And it was initially created to address unsafe abortions. So the women who formed this would refer the woman who needed an abortion to a doctor who'd do it.
Yeah, it was like a game of telephone.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Hope you get the number right.
And it happened by chance, and they were like, oh, well, since this friend of mine is like doing it by word of mouth referral, let's just like make it an organization. Plot twist, the doctor wasn't actually a doctor. He forged his medical accreditations.
How very Frank Abagnale of him.
But he performed them. Like he didn't fuck up these women. So then the Jane Collective was like, okay, if he can do a safe abortion, why can't we? You don't have to actually be a doctor. So they're sort of
just get some alligator shit, throw it up there.
They're going back to our ancient ways, the midwives. So they aborted about 11,000 fetuses.
Yum, yum, yum.
Mostly to low-income women, those who couldn't travel to states where abortion was legal, and women of color. Yay, the Jane Collective. However,
someone should do like a circus.
Police raided the Jane Collective in 1972. They arrested 7 members who faced up to 110 years of prison time. But when Roe v. Wade was passed,
they were all freed?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's really beautiful.
I want to start an abortion circus.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm trying to think of like things that could like nondescript travel around from city to city. And our cover is a circus. But what we really do in the tents is abortions. Coming to a city near you. It's Dallas, Texas. That's where we're going. None of you snitch on us, though. I swear to fucking God.
Okay, I had drink in my mouth, which actually is probably better for you all because you couldn't hear me laughing. That's a great idea.